Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have started to write new stories and I hope you stay tuned. I have added proper voiceovers in my videos now and I would really appreciate your inputs on my videos. So comment down below if you would like me to change anything about these videos except for the voiceovers, since it has become mandatory policy on this platform. So feel free to mute the audio if you do not like the voiceover. You are more than just friends. I mean, isn't that obvious to you? You questioned, feeling tired of the situation. You were married to your best friend Taehyung today. It was an arranged marriage by both your parents. You didn't protest much as you didn't have a boyfriend to begin with. But the main reason for you to accept the proposal was that you liked Taehyung. You both had been childhood friends and slowly you developed feelings for him during your teenage years. Back then, you thought it could be a teenage crush. But boy, you were wrong. This little crush continued for years. And now you both were married. You were happy when you came to know that he was ready to marry you. But right after your wedding at your shared house, Taeyang revealed something which broke your heart. You both entered while you were looking at the fancy arrangement your parents had made. Taeyang caught your attention by coughing slightly. Why are you coughing? You asked. I I have something to tell you, he replied. Since when did you become so formal with me? You laughed at him as he looked away, looking everywhere but you. What do you want to tell me? He hesitated for a moment. He didn't want to make you sad, yet he didn't want to hide anything from you. Ryan, I don't like you. What? I mean, I don't like you as my wife. I have seen you as my best friend, and I still see you that way. You gulped down the saliva formed in your throat as you felt rejected at his confession. Though you had never confessed your feelings to him, yet you felt like he has rejected you. Then why did you accept this marriage? You asked. To be honest, I accepted this marriage because I didn't want to lose you. We have practically spent most of our life together, and I couldn't see both of us marrying someone else and parting away from each other. So you decided to marry me so that you could keep me in your vicinity? Truthfully, yes. Do you know what is the meaning of marriage? He stayed silent, wanting to listen to you. I married you to have a proper married life and start a family. His eyes widened in realization. Do you perhaps like me more than just. Yes, you are more than just friends. I see you as a man. I mean, isn't that obvious to you? You questioned, feeling tired of the situation. I am so sorry, Ryan. I mean, it is okay. You don't have to have feelings for me right now. Feelings can always develop. You reasoned. I'm not sure if I will be able to see you more than just friends, Ryan. Right now, I am so disappointed in you. Not because you do not reciprocate my feelings, but because you are straight away denying that you can never develop a feeling for me. Do you not want to try? You both stood there silently once again as you waited for a reply from the man that you married. I'm ready to try. He finally agreed, bringing a wide smile to your face. At least you both could give it a chance. But, he trailed, I'm still not sure about it. I mean, what will we do if I don't catch feelings for you? You should have thought about it before agreeing to marry me. I mean, life and marriage is not a game that you can restart or go back to whenever you want. Plus, it is not just you who is involved. I am getting hurt as well. He looked sorry as he stared at his booted feet. I hope this marriage doesn't disappoint me, you said, and walked away from the scene. He followed you upstairs where you both were supposed to share a room. I will sleep in another room, you declared, as he stood there watching you move into another room opposite to his shared one. But why? This is supposed to be our room. He pointed. Are you dumb? You clearly said that you do not like me in a romantic sense, and therefore I am not comfortable sharing a room with you. He sighed and walked into now his room. Months passed with you both together under one roof. It was not special living with him. You both talked like you did back in your single days, and nothing probably improved in his way of expressing his affection towards you. With the passing time, you were losing hope that he will ever reciprocate those feelings. And slowly, even he started feeling that you were drifting away from whatever relation you both had. He tried talking this with you, but he did not know how to express this. Nor did your working schedules give you both enough time to sit down and argue about such things. You were constantly pushing yourself to work more and spend time in your office room. Trying not to hurt yourself anymore, you slowly decided to make distance with him. But on the other hand, your absence was making him feel a mixture of emotions that he didn't know what to call. Guilt and sadness, and a feeling of rejection swept over him each time you gave him short replies to his questions, denied going out with him, stopped spending much time in the living room. 7 months later, you both were in your cousin's house since she had given birth to a baby recently. It was probably one of those few times when you both went out together apart from your occasional dinners with both your families. From the corner of his eyes, he was looking at you playing with the baby. You were making weird and funny faces to which the 2 weeks old was laughing. There was a warmth that spread across his chest as he looked at you being all smiley at the child. So, your cousin started. When are you both planning for a baby? He looked at you wanting to hear your answer, while you avoided his eye contact and spoke. I don't know. We both are actually really busy with work. But you know what? You should plan it if you want a child. I mean, at some point in life, your family becomes more important to both males and females. You agreed to the statement, wanting not to continue this talk anymore. You didn't want to involve yourself much into this conversation. Seeing you not talk much about it, Taehyung assumed that you didn't want kids. After the dinner and enjoying the evening with your cousin and her little family, you both headed back to your homes. You sat on the bed in your room after getting fresh and ready for bed. You heard a knock on the door. The door opened to reveal Taehyung. Why, can I talk to you for a minute? Sure, what is it? You asked as you gestured him to come into the room. He walked into the room and sat on the bed, making himself comfortable before the conversation. You sat next to him and waited him to start. Why, do you still love me? You were taken aback by his sudden question. Why do you ask that? Because I want to know. Your behavior has changed over the past 7 months, and I'm afraid that it is because of me. Are you tired of me? You took a deep breath before speaking. To be honest, Taeyang, I really do not want to spend more of my time on you, knowing that you won't reciprocate the feelings. I do not want to be hurt in this relationship. I know, I told that I don't know if I can feel the same about you, but I have realized recently that I really love you, not just as a best friend, but more than that. He waited for your face to change or show some expression, but he felt downhearted seeing none. Did your feelings perhaps change for me? It didn't, honestly. But I can't help to think that your sudden confession after 7 months of our marriage is not because you love me, but I feel like you are afraid of me moving on from you. I'm afraid that you would move on from me once I have developed these romantic feelings for you. See, I really don't feel the truth in your confession. I don't see the sincerity in you. You married me saying that you don't want me to be with someone else, and you don't love me, but yet you can't see me as your woman. Now it makes me feel that you have another fear or agenda because of which you are confessing to me so that I stick to you and in this relationship for longer. The words he said pierced his heart, but they felt true. He felt once again miserable for being the cause of his current situation between the two of you. Ryan, can you give me and this relationship another chance? I know I've been very bad at expressing my feelings for you. No, Taeyang, you were very vocal about your feelings, but you were only good at expressing your displeasures and making me more miserable. You were right. He right away expressed how he didn't feel anything for you after you both got married. In these 7 months, he never showed any love or affection in a romantic sense. But was he going to give up? Ryan, I promise you that I've changed my behavior and I will become a better man for you. Just give me another chance, and I promise to you that I will bring back those feelings you had for me. You nodded to his request. Okay, I will give you and this relationship another chance. Make sure that your promises don't become mere words. If they do, I won't hesitate to break this so called relationship between us. You warned him as he held your hands tenderly, giving you a boxy smile of happiness and victory. I won't disappoint you this time, Ryan. He kissed your forehead and hugged you. I know you won't, you thought secretly, smiling through the tight hug he gave you.